out there in West Texas, a couple of weeks ago, it was an altercation between a father and a stepfather. Okay, so apparently the dad, the biological father, went to go try to pick his son up. Apparently they worked something out where he picked his son up at 3:50. However, it was something wrong, I guess, with the pickup. And then the dad was like, yo, where's my son? Where's my son? I don't care about nothing. Every time I come here, it's a problem. So Chad Reed, the biological father, stepped on their property, having an altercation in the back and forth with the stepfather who was involved now, and then the mother who's involved. So the stepfather, like, get off my property, get off my property. Here's the thing. Unfortunately, it don't matter if somebody got your kids. It don't matter if somebody got your belongings. Once they tell you got to get off the property, now it's considered trespassing. So now you got to get the cops involved. But the cops ain't really going to be able to do nothing but write you a police report, and you could get a DC number and then take it to court and say, hey, they in violation of the custody order. Because the cops ain't really going to handle that situation because it's a civil matter. It's custody. The local cops ain't getting involved with that. So that's not what happened, though. The father went in the house, grabbed the rifle. Chad Reed, the biological father, got all up in a dude's face, which is dumb anyway. You shouldn't get in somebody's face that has a firearm anyway. So Chad Reed, the biological father, is in a dude's face, and he was like, I'll take that gun from you, whatever it was. And then next thing you know, they backed up, but then Chad Reed tried to, I guess, grab the gun, the rifle from him. And then the stepfather backed up and shot at the biological father. Hey, and that's the end of the dad. That's a sad story. Now, I don't know what was going on between the mother and the biological father, but they should have been working that out. Like, stepfathers, back sometimes, let them handle that situation. They laid down and had that kid. But like I said, it's something morally wrong with it. But then we got to look at the legal side. Like, morally, I sympathize with the Chad Reed, the biological father, more on a moral level. Legally, the stepfather was in a right protecting his property because he did ask the guy to get off his property. I'm going to let you look at the video. This all could have been avoided, I believe, if the mother and the biological father should have had a better connection and understanding on how this is all going to work out, because apparently it been previous problems in the past every time the dude tried to pick his kid up.
Chad Reed was attempting to pick up his 9-year-old son from his ex-wife, Christina, seen here in the white shirt.
I'm supposed to have him at 3:15. You're playing games.
Reed's current wife, Jennifer, capturing this video from her car, speaking exclusively to GMA.
He would do anything for time with his kids.
Kyle Carruth, Christina's new partner, joins the argument, brandishing a rifle.
Call 911.
Carruth shoots at Chad's feet. Then Chad appears to reach toward the gun. That's when Carruth fires 2 fatal shots. So far, no charges have been filed in the case.
Did you ever think that this could happen?
No, I thought it was like a stun gun or a taser gun or something. Like, who's going to bring out? They're having a discussion about a custody thing.
Carruth's attorney writing in part, all Texans may lawfully brandish a firearm to protect themselves. Though Reed came unarmed, he announced his intent to kill Kyle Carruth with Kyle's own gun and took immediate, powerful action to do so, which was unsuccessful. Jennifer Reed's lawyer believes self-defense does not apply.
So as of right now, it looked like the state of Texas view it as self-defense and it was a justified shooting. But now look at the situation. The stepfather had a battery in his back. Now the son, the stepkid, I don't know what the relationship is like between the stepfather and the son now, because now the son got to grow up without a father because over a stupid altercation that could have been avoided, in my opinion. But that's the thing. Unfortunately, is the father, once you're no longer with the mother, you got to work things out with the court It could take months. It could take weeks. It could take a whole year. But the one thing you don't want to do as a dad is show up at a woman's house and act a fool, because it will be used against you. And she definitely going to make sure the judge know, oh, he come around here, he act crazy, he do this and that. Like, I feel the dude, Chad Reed, rest in peace to him, because I know what it's like to go through that. I know what it's like to have some stepfather that got a battery in his back that don't even care about your kids. He just mad that you was with his current woman before you was, or whatever the case may be. He mad that you got a kid with her. And it's like, no, like as a stepfather, you got to back up. Unless he put his hands on your woman, don't really get involved. You got to stay out the way. That's just my view. You got to treat the biological father the same way you want to be treated. If you was trying to pick your kid up, it got to be some kind of guide code. But we don't have that. Like, this is a sad situation. The kid got to grow up without a dad, without a biological father. And this is messed up. And it was, like I said, on a moral level, the stepfather was wrong. Legally, based off of the state laws in Texas, he was right. He was right based off of the laws. Now, if that would have happened in New Jersey, if you would have mentioned gun, the stepfather would have been in prison. Like, yeah, but Texas is a little different. But that's the thing, man. And I know, like, yo, these stepfathers, I already know how it could be. And I know how it could be with your ex-baby mother, your ex-wife. Who knows what the situation is? It could be your house you're still paying for. She moved a new dude in there. All kinds of, depending on what happened in the divorce. You know that courtroom ain't no joke, man. The way they do men, it ain't got nothing to do with white or black. Being a man, period, family court ain't nothing to joke around with. They will take your money, for real, and they will help the mom destroy the relationship between the kids and the father. The family court that's supposed to be there to help us will help destroy relationships. But yo, you just can't get that upset. You just can't get that mad. I know it's hard, it sucks, but yo, as us as fathers, it pisses us off. But you gotta take the steps. You gotta call the cops, get these police reports, take them to the judge, show them to your lawyer, your attorney, see if your attorney can help you. It's just like, I know what it's like, but we all got to calm down. As men, listen, there's no reason to ever, don't get me wrong, there's always a reason to defend yourself. If somebody coming at you King Kong and they right there in your face, and you don't have, you got to defend yourself. But whenever there's a situation that you can possibly avoid, don't go to the trouble, because I know what it's like to get angry. You don't want to have anger, because anger will put your ass in prison. They're not going to care that you was angry. You know, it could go down as a crime of passion and you might get less time, but nevertheless, you kill one a-hole just to go to prison to deal with 50 more a-holes. And on top of that, the COs in the prison is going to treat you like garbage. So it's never worth going to the trouble to possibly put yourself in a situation. Yo, that sad story. I feel bad for the son overall. Like, out of everybody, rest in peace to Chad Reed as well, and his ex-wife, the widow, gotta deal with that pain. Apparently, the widow of Chad Reed is actually going to fight for custody, from what I'm hearing, for her husband that's passed away. She's going to try to get his kids or whatever. I don't know how that's all going to work, because most likely the courts are going to rule in favor of the biological mother. So that's going to be a long shot for the wife of the I guess, the kid's stepmom to try to fight for custody. They're most likely gonna rule in favor of the biological mother. Real sad situation, but yo, as fathers, we gotta chill. When we gotta deal, and if you a mother and is on the opposite side, but us as fathers, we just gotta do everything the legal, slow way, and it sucks. And the courts are in favor of the woman, but trust me, the kids are gonna grow up and understand. And it don't matter what your ex think about you. It don't matter what the stepfather think about you, because at the end of the day, your children is going to be the judge of, was you a good father? Was she a good mother? And they going to understand, and they going to see. They might not completely understand the whole situation right now, but when they get older, they going to understand the whole dynamic of everything that took place. And they're going to be like, yo, mom, you was wrong. You always had our dad going through this, our dad going through that. And then but you never know. You could try to do everything right as a dad, and the kids can still grow up to hate you. Sometimes kids grow up to disappoint you. It's the way it is. That's the way of the world. And sometimes the kids can grow up to love you and have unconditional love. And even though their mom was a scumbag and put you through hell, they might love her and hate you. Or they might hate her and love you. Or they might not care what y'all been through at all and love the hell out of both of y'all. That's how it is. Kids are complex. Let me know what y'all think of this video. Anyway, Nate Savage, like, share my video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. All right, peace.